In today's headlines, massive manhunt for Tel Aviv terror suspect continues. Attack victims laid to rest. Identity of suspect and details regarding Duma arson revealed. Welcome to JerusalemOnline.com news. The manhunt continues after Nashat Milchem, the suspected gunmen who murdered Alon Bakal and Shimon Ruimi in the Tel Aviv shooting attack that took place in Dizengoff Street on Friday. The police is searching mainly in northern and central Israel. Searches are being conducted across Ramat Aviv, a northern neighborhood of Tel Aviv, where the shooter's cell phone was found. At this stage, there is no specific information where he is. Authorities suspect Milchem also killed Amin Shaban, a taxi driver from Lod, whose body was found an hour after the Tel Aviv attack. Meanwhile, the Haifa District Court decided against a request to extend the detention of the murderer's brother for another 2 days. The gunman's brother is being held on suspicion of being an aide in the attack. Thousands of people turned out Sunday for the funeral of the 2 people killed in the Friday shooting attack at a bar in Tel Aviv. Alon Bakal, age 26, the manager of the Simta bar, targeted in the shooting, was buried in his hometown of Carmiel in northern Israel, while Shimon Ruimi, age 30, was laid to rest in the southern town of Ofakim. Shimon was at the pub to celebrate his best friend's birthday. 5 months after the murder of 3 members of the Dawabsha family in the Duma village arson attack, indictments were filed on Sunday against Amiram Ben Uliel and a 17-year-old minor. The indictment reveals details of the incident carried out as a response for the murder of Malachi Rosenfeld in the West Bank in June. According to the indictment filed at Lod District Court, Ben Uliel planned and carried out the terror attack. Uliel reenacted the incident and admitted to throwing 2 firebombs at 2 houses. Ben Uliel's parents declared their belief in his innocence and condemned attacks on Palestinians. His wife said he was with her the night of the arson attack and that the Shin Bet forced his confession by means of torture. An IDF soldier was lightly wounded by sniper fire in the vicinity of the Kivassim junction in Hebron on Sunday afternoon. IDF forces searched a nearby industrial area for the suspect. Earlier, snipers opened fire in the Abu Snen neighborhood at a group of Israelis in the parking area of the Tomb of the Patriarchs. As a result of the fire, a female IDF officer was moderately wounded. Israeli forces searched for the terrorist who opened fire. Meanwhile, police launched an investigation into an attempted stabbing attack in the Jerusalem neighborhood of Armon HaNetziv Sunday morning. According to police, a Palestinian approached a bus stop. When he noticed a man standing nearby, the Palestinian allegedly drew a sharp object and attempted to stab the individual. Police said that the object failed to penetrate the intended victim. Immediately afterward, the alleged assailant fled the scene and was later arrested by police. In a fiery speech on Sunday, Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah threatened Israel again that retaliation to the assassination of Samir Kuntar would inevitably come. Quote, "The Israelis are hiding like rats along the border. The Israelis are worried, and they should be worried, along the border and inside Israel." The government unanimously approved the appointment of current Cabinet Secretary Avichai Mandelblit as the country's 14th Attorney General, replacing Yehuda Weinstein, who has served for the last 6 years. The appointment, which is scheduled to go into effect on February 1st, is also for 6 years.
Thank you for watching JerusalemOnline.com news, produced by Channel 2 News, Israel's leading news source. You can receive free updates to your email starting tomorrow. All you have to do is register at www.JerusalemOnline.com. JerusalemOnline.com news, your link to Israel.